Hey guys, Jordan from Iron and Grit, back with another quick episode, quick segment, quick little addition. This one goes out to all the skinny guys out there looking to get buff, looking to get some muscle packed onto their frame for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to get bullied anymore. Maybe you had your eyes on little Miss Daisy and you want to get her eyes back on you. You want a little attention from the fair sex, the females. Either way, whatever your motivation is, this is the video that's going to help you get that muscle on your frame. So, we already talked about things you need to do if you're a skinny guy in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, just search my channel for the 2 biggest tips for skinny guys. This video we're gonna talk about what are the best exercises that you can actually do. So we're gonna kind of dive into that, get into the detail and nitty gritty on how we can get that done. So the main thing is you're gonna see a common theme, and that is all of these exercises are compound barbell movements. Compound barbell movements. Let me break that down. Compound as opposed to isolation. A compound movement involves more than one joint. So a compound movement is a multi-joint movement. So that could be like, for example, the bench press. You have your elbow and your shoulder, and they're both involved in the press. So there's a range of motion happening in both of those joints, making it a compound movement or a multi-joint movement. The second part of that is barbell exercise. Obviously, barbell, you know what that is. It's not a dumbbell, it's barbell. Use those. That's going to allow you to move the most weight. That's going to allow you to engage the most muscle fibers because you are moving the most weight. And it's also going to train your nervous system to fire those muscles correctly, get you in touch with your body, get you to build that mind-muscle connection, and also build some muscles on top of that. So we want to use those barbells. They're great for beginners. Now, what are the best exercises? First one right off the bat is squat. You have to squat. It works every muscle from your legs to your core to your torso, all the way from head to toe. Everything gets trained when you squat. It works every muscle. It works your legs and your glutes, which are your largest muscle groups. It's going to release a lot of testosterone and growth hormone, which is going to course through your body, and every other muscle that you train is going to cash in on that extra testosterone and growth hormone and grow larger if trained properly. So you definitely want to squat. That's the number one lift for skinny guys. The second would be the deadlift, and you can do this in the traditional standard shoulder width stance position or the sumo position. It doesn't matter. If you want to know more about those, just search YouTube for sumo and traditional deadlift lifts or deadlift form. But you got a deadlift that's going to work your back, which is 70% of your torso. It's going to work your lats. It's going to improve your posture. It's very similar. It has a very similar effect to your body as a squat. Plus, it just feels awesome to do it. So you definitely want to do deadlifts as well. Third, the row. You're going to want to do some rows with the barbell. Those are also going to strengthen your shoulders, your back. Your bent over row, it's going to get your lower back, a little bit of your quads, your legs, everything. It's got to support your back bent in that position. Then you're going to want to do the bench press. The bench press is huge. You're going to do flat bench. You want to do an incline bench. That's going to work your chest. It's also going to work your back if you do it properly, because you got to keep a nice, tight, strong back in order to properly press the weight off your chest. And it's going to work your arms and core, and even down to your legs if you're executing the movement properly. So, number 4, bench press. Work that in. Number 5 would be the military press, a standing barbell shoulder press. You want to do that in front of you. Bring it down to your collarbone and push it straight up in the air. keeping your forearms perpendicular to the barbell the whole time throughout the pressing motion. That's what you want to do. So those are the top 5 for you skinny guys out there. Work those in. I'm a big fan of the 4x6 method. So that's 4 sets of 6 reps. Doing it as you basically want to reach failure on that 6th rep. If you can do 7 or 8 reps with the weight, it's not heavy enough. You got to increase the weight. So pick 3 of those exercises every workout and do 4 sets of 6 reps of each one, and do that 3-4 times a week, and eat a ton of food and get your protein, and I guarantee that little Miss Daisy will have her eyeballs stuck on it.